My garage is my happy place.
A garage is a space with endless possibilities.
There's definitely some really cool garages out there.
People are saying, where are you going to put the cars? That's like nauseating to me, putting a car in here.
Neighbors come in and just be like, oh my God, I didn't realize this is what you do in here. This is amazing.
I can build it exactly how I want to.
Well, to me, a garage should be a blank canvas. This empty space that you can turn into this flex space and turn it into something else. In this space, for me, it's all woodworking. It's hilarious sometimes. I'll have neighbors and they'll come in and just be like, oh my God, I didn't realize this is what you do in here. This is amazing. Hi, my name is Marc Spagnuolo and I'm a furniture maker and video producer in Denver, Colorado. Deciding whether you want to have something like this in your garage or someplace off-site is a personal decision. For me, it just makes the most sense to do it. Just from a business perspective, it's incredibly low overhead. You know, security is a big deal for me, and being off-site, even if I have some kind of visibility, it's not that easy for me to react to that if it's not something that's right here. So there is a comfort knowing that all of my tools, everything that I value in this space is right here, and I've got eyes and ears on it, and if something happens, I'm here to take care of it.
Oh my God. That's just fantastic.
Having the ability to have packages delivered directly to a door that's monitored constantly via video is an incredible peace of mind. And the kind of business we run, we order a lot of stuff. So when we first moved in, this was a typical garage. It was a little tight at first, but we made it work, and I find this to be an incredibly efficient space to do woodworking in. It is a 4-car garage. A huge length of the front of the shop is doors. So I kind of gave it some thought and decided that, you know what, we could put temporary walls in place that could come down in 5 minutes, really not that big of a deal. So 3 of them are essentially walled off, and then the 4th one is still fully functional, and especially for, you know, material coming in. And this is also the main path that my family takes on the way to school because it's the easiest way to get to the vehicles in the driveway. You know, even today, I'm still modifying the space to my liking. Put, you know, paneling like this up on the wall, which not only looks good, but gives you all kinds of surfaces to screw things into if you want to hang something. Just this past year, we put epoxy on the floors, which brightens things up. Over the course of about 5 years, I've turned it into a very functional, and I think a beautiful and enjoyable space. I kind of am sort of a professional woodworker, but also a hobbyist woodworker, which means that my space kind of reflects that mentality where we're not just all business. In here, it can be fun. So I'm basically a 44-year-old man-child, and I really like to watch cartoons and play video games. So I will have, you know, some of my favorite properties and books that I've read or movies I've watched. There's paraphernalia all around me and a lot of little Easter eggs. If you look around, you may not see it right away, but then you'll go, is that Deadpool hanging from that? Yes, it is. I started woodworking back when I actually had another career. I was in biotech and had a pretty rough commute. Back and forth, it was about an hour and a half each way. So I would come home and I needed something to help me relax. So what kind of started as a stress relief for me with woodworking soon became a passion and a new career path. To be able to not only work with my hands, to be able to build things, but then the component of being able to teach other people, to communicate constantly with people, whether it's on social media or the publication of our videos, that's just something that really drives me.
I want to hit your fingers.
Ah, just kidding. Yeah, now you're doing it. Well, the Wood Whisperer came about, this was back in 2006. I had to pick a name. Once I started this, we had a website that we were gonna build up. So I believe Cesar Millan was doing the Dog Whisperer show, which came after the Horse Whisperer movie. And my brother said, hey, you should be the Wood Whisperer. I was like, you know, that's actually kind of catchy. It's a little goofy, but okay, let's go with it. I never knew that it would turn into this thing where I would, you know, own the Wood Whisperer Incorporated at some point in the future. It's not so much that I'm the Wood Whisperer, it's more of a goal. It's something that I aspire to be. Someone who can see a piece of wood or a tree and kind of understand what it wants to be. And what I mean by that is, you can't just do what you want to do with wood. Wood is a natural product, it has grain direction, it has natural elements that you have to understand how to utilize, because if you go against it, you lose the battle and a piece of furniture can fall apart or break. So being a Wood Whisperer is sort of just like a higher level way of saying, we just want to be able to manipulate this medium to its best effect. So what does the wood want to become? What makes it worthy of taking a tree, a living thing, and turning it into something else? Can we do honor to that tree with this? And that's what being a Wood Whisperer is all about. And I try to separate myself from that because I think we can all become Wood Whisperers. When I'm building furniture, I really do try to build a higher level fine furniture if possible. That's what excites me, that's what I love doing, and it's not so much about what will people enjoy watching as I enjoy building this. I'm excited about it, and I just hope that other people will be excited too. You know, at the end of a project, you get to look at this piece of furniture, think about all of the effort, the time, the experience you've had up to that point that led you to be able to create that piece of furniture, and you just kind of soak it all in before you move on to the next project. Well, as a video maker, I have a second experience like that. That's seeing the video that encapsulates the entire experience. And then I get to publish that video and watch the public enjoy it, or sometimes not enjoy it. That's the downfall of it. But it is very inspirational and very exciting to put that video out there, see the comments come in, and just sometimes it's that little pat on the back that says, hey, thank you. You know, I was having a rough day today, and I got to see your video, it made me laugh, taught me a few things, thank you. And that honestly is what makes it all worth it. Working in a garage, I think, adds a certain relatable factor to what we do. Lots of people have garages where they can do woodworking or develop a craft like this. So I do like to keep everything I do kind of approachable in that sense. While I have really nice tools and we've got sponsors and all that stuff, it's still just a garage with tools in it, attached to my house, and my family's in the other room right now. That's something that I think is really important for people to see because they realize they could do this too. So if you have a creative endeavor, if you have a hobby that you want to explore, or even a new career path that you want to jump into, a garage is just a place waiting for you to convert it. To me, it's just free space. It's a great, fun space that you could turn into just about anything you want. It's untapped potential if you're just parking cars in there.